This is what we're working on today. I thought they was gonna be bullnose from the top of the store, but they're definitely waterfall. Got maybe a 1/8 inch overlap on all of them. So straight waterfall on these. Got a nice pattern carpet. So rather than starting at the bottom and working up, we're gonna start right up here first. We'll actually seam that on right there, stretch this way over my bowl or over my step, and start here and working my way down to keep everything lined up, all the pattern match. Even here, which we get lucky because this is going to be running this direction as well, which is going to be good to flow right on down there. So we got lucky on that. I'm glad of that. Anyway, let's go. I don't know. I can't be 100%. I haven't actually done the number crunching yet to see if I can make everything work with having it centered, my pattern centered here, all the way down. And I don't know. I don't even think it's possible to center this one if it just don't happen to fall right. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, but anyway, it's really prominent pattern, so that's why I definitely gotta keep it all matched up. I'll come out here right now and we'll show you what the carpet looks like. And if it wasn't matched up, it would just look ridiculous. So look at there. Definitely gotta match that up. So that's what we're fixing to do. Still cut my steps individual pieces and line the wall on one side. That way I've got tack strip pad all the way to the wall. Take it off the back. Pull it down over the nose in the front. Get a little bit of pull on it so it's just not all like this whenever we staple it. You don't want it all fluff. Now because I lined one side here, I can just cut this at that angle. This side is done. I don't have to do that on that side. You might say, well, why don't you just cut both sides like that? Yeah, then you got the aggravation of just cutting these exactly instead of just zippity-doo-dah, slicing them up when you're outside. This is just the way I do it. Thank you very much. We're working with a soft back carpet over this moisture barrier pad here. This has a plastic on it. Soft back is not action back. So the purpose of putting the tape over the noses is simply to keep the backing, the rough backing of the carpet from breaking the pad down. Check this out, okay? We'll show you something right here. So this plastic is going to act just like this tape. We'll do this time. This will probably be the last time that you see me put duct tape on the nosing of the steps if I am dealing with a soft back or a plastic back carpet. I will do it on action back still, just not soft back or plastic back lifeguard from Shaw. Okay, so I've been thinking the whole time I've been installing this. I was just telling Luke, I was like, I've been thinking about this the whole time, and I was wondering what to do, but I don't much care for the sides here, right there, because we're going to be working to those little guys, and especially this one down here. This is the one that actually caught my attention when I was patting this third step. I seen that, and I was like, whoa, that's going to be a little crazy. So what I want to do next time, just how I have this piece of tack strip here, I'm going to also have a piece right here. cut at that angle so I can still have my pad over to the edge right there. And I'll have something to tuck my risers to on each edge to make them look all prettily. And also, I didn't think about that a whole lot a while ago when I said, I need to start at the top and work down. That would only be true if that hallway was already installed. It's not installed, I'm installing that. What made me think about that is, when I got to talking about coming down here and having it centered, I was like, boy, I would really like to have this centered versus this if I can't get them both, which I don't think I will be able to unless it just works out stroke of luck. But I want to get this centered. This is what's visible from the front door right there. So that's what got me thinking. I was like, you know what? I don't have to start up here because I'm installing that. I can just install this, match this to that step, match these steps to this. When I get up there, match that landing, that hallway to these steps. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I was like, smack, Ruben, what's the matter with you? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start right here at the bottom, center this all up, work my way right up, cock-a-doodle-doo, right up the top of the steps. Let's go cut some carpet. I don't know how many of you guys do it, but whenever I'm doing a loop pile carpet on steps, I'll take and run a bead of latex down both sides, just like I'm sealing the seam. I basically am just sealing it right up, just so as I'm working it, I'm not breaking off the edge loop or anything like that, because that just looks ugly. It keeps it from rattling out as I'm working with it. And it's just a good little insurance that only takes a minute to do. It's gonna prevent you from, you know, just gonna keep, it's just a little extra insurance. See that? That only takes that long to do, okay? Might as well do it. I did it here a while back on some commercial carpet. Somebody's like, why'd you do that? I can't remember, they kind of poked fun. They didn't understand what was going on, but that's what's going on. I do it on a loop pile carpet to keep it nice while I'm working with it, okay? Alrighty, as you can see by that, we didn't get done. We actually just got this bottom piece installed. This carpet is 25 pains in the butt. I don't know what the deal is. I've had to be so careful with my kicker, and I'm not a beast with a kicker, I promise. I've been doing this long enough to know how to gently kick without causing damage, and I don't know what's up with this carpet, man. You can just barely do anything and you pull crap like that, man. When I got up here and I fastened this off here, got my pattern right here, fastened this off, and went to bump it back that way. And I did that just because I don't know what's up with this stuff, man. It is super, super fragile to the agile. Anyway, everything else, it worked out perfect. Straight centered, half pattern, everything worked out really good. Pattern match all the way up, looks beautiful. And then I get up here and do that. Again, I've had to be super crazy careful the whole time because of that stuff. Even just putting my kicker down and leaning into it, I was like, oof, oh my goodness, it's crazy. So it's taking me this long. It's like 3:30, almost 4 o'clock maybe. And you can see what I got done. Look what I did here. I covered up my tack strips and stuff. They got kids. I'm gonna be gone all weekend, so I'll be coming back here on Monday. So I covered up everything so they don't get poked. And those are not just laying there. I actually got 2 staples just very loosely put in there so I can grab it and go pop, pop, and pull them out. So, but anyway, with this carpet being super duper fragile, agile, it has just been a major, major, major pain in my hiney. But nonetheless, it is looking good. overall, sucks that it's like that. I don't know why it's so fragile. I mean, look here. There's a little bitty spot right there. Goodness gracious, I don't like that, man, at all. Just leaning into the kicker even, man. I think what the deal is, because there's a super small dark line down in between there, and then it surfaces when it gets to these spots. So in between each one of these light rows, you got a buried dark row. So
there you go. You want to try some pasta?
There.
Sauce?
You can see.
Marinara, red sauce.
I mean, it don't stop it from coming out like that. But anyway, it should. Look at there. See that? There's a dark line right there even. Somebody else offering us something to eat. Becoming quite common for people to do that. See here? Like this. That little brown yarn has gotten pulled up. And that's what the deal right there. This stuff is just crazy, man. Do not, and I repeat, do not like this stuff. Looks good, but boy, it sucks. Well, anyway, I'll be back here Monday to get this in that hallway. Cock-a-doodle-doo.